I don't know why I'm scared to do this look because it really isn't that different from what I did before. Maybe it's because black just looks really muddy on me for some reason. I'm always scared to do a smoky eye of any kind, but I'm gonna try to do it my best right now. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope everybody's doing well, and today we are going to be doing a look that I've always wanted to do for a long time now, and it's VK, aka VISUALKEI. Look, I grew up listening to a lot of Japanese rock bands, okay, and I always wanted to do this look even when I wasn't good at makeup. But today I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tackle it. I'm gonna try my best to make it look as close to any kind of VK as possible. I have my purple contact lenses here. That one of the lenses actually fell on the ground, but don't worry, I cleaned it, it's fine. This is the first time I've actually worn these, and it really looked like I was looking in two different directions. I have the red ones that I wore for the last TRIED video, but I don't know, it just looked weird at first. For my base, I decided to switch it up, and I'm mixing the concealer and my foundation together so that it can look a little bit lighter. I don't know in the end if it made much of a difference, but when I initially put it on, it really did look a bit paler than how I normally do my foundation. Guys, I seriously cannot stand the bikes in my country. Like, you're making all that noise and you're moving the pace of a regular bike. Like, what's all the noise for? Like, I really don't get it. Same goes for cars. Why are you revving up the engine so much and making so much noise, but you're going the speed of a regular car? Like, I don't get it. Can somebody explain that to me? Anyways, as I was saying before, I wanted the foundation to look a bit paler than I normally do it, but as I kept going, it oxidized and looked like my regular foundation anyways, so it really didn't make a difference. So I'm going for black brows, and I know there's different ways that you can do brows with VK. Like, you can make them virtually non-existent, or you can make them longer, or, you know, more pointed towards your nose bridge. Is that how you say that? When I first looked at these, I didn't like it at all. It didn't look very VK. They were very nice and neat, but it wasn't what I was going for, so I took it off. So I redid the base on my eyebrows, so I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do them now. I'm trying to find the right direction to start, so I was like furrowing my brows and stuff to try and see where to put them. This first one looked fine at first, but I still think it was a bit too thick, and I tried to do the second one much thinner, and I paid more attention to where I was putting it and I liked it more, and so I decided that I wasn't gonna wipe it off. I'm just going to try and line them up with the concealer as much as possible. The first step for the brows are finished. I'm just going to blend out the rest of my concealer, and immediately after that I'm going to stamp the powder on my eyebrows as fast as possible so that the colors don't mix and bleed out into each other, because that would just look a mess. Now that the base for my eyebrows are dry, I'm just going to overline it with more black to get it nice and sharp. I'm going to be contouring with black. I don't usually like contouring with black at all because it highlights a lot of fine bumps that I have on my face, and I really don't like that at all, but I'm just using it lightly to give the makeup look a bit of an edge. And then I'm going to use the color I normally contour with at the bottom of my nose. So I'm putting on the lashes first, like I did with the TRIED VKEI video, so that I can have a proper idea of where I should put the eyeliner. A lot of the techniques I'm using here are pretty much almost identical to the ones I used for the TRIED VKEI video, so there really isn't much to say about it. I want to highlight this part of my eye, but I don't want it to be too white, you know what I mean? I don't want to go for that. I don't want it to accidentally look like a gyaru look, so I'm trying my best not to do it too white. For VKEI, you don't have to use black all the time, but I'm gonna stick to a standard black for now. I'm going to use this black pencil to carve out where I put the black eyeshadow because I want it to be a bit more defined. Now I'm just going to roughly shade where the aegyo is going to be. What I noticed with a lot of VKEI looks is that they don't always have an aegyo like the TRIED makeup does. So I really don't have to do an aegyo, but I want to do it for this look. They'd like to shade under their eyes a lot with either red or any type of dark color. I really like it, but for this look I'm going to try to do an aegyo. For the liner, all I really have to do is trace over what I already drew with the cream black pencil. Now I'm going to stretch the black eyeshadow to the ends of the eyeliner because it really goes with how big I made the eyes look. I keep forgetting to throw out this white pencil. It is not the white pencil that I always use. This one is dry and I regret buying it. Now I'm gonna properly try to carve out the aiguisal. I don't know why, but I really like moving around the bottom of my eyes when I draw an aiguisal. It just looks really weird. For the bottom lashes, I realized that most VKs don't really draw their bottom lashes that long. A lot of them do, but for the ones that I've seen a lot of, the bottom lashes are not very long. So I'm trying to make them as tiny as possible. I'm gonna add a very light shadow on my nostrils just to give the effect that my nose is just a little bit smaller. You don't really need to do it, but I wanted to do it. As I was sharpening my eyeliner, I realized that my powder is completely broken apart. And now, today I couldn't even find it. So I don't know what happened to it. I'm gonna find it soon, but for now, it's broken apart and I can't find it. For the lips, this is really tricky because I don't want it to look too pink. Like, it would really stand out against the very dark shadowy eyes that I did. So I'm gonna whip out this very dangerous lipstick that I stole from my auntie. She probably doesn't miss it, to be honest. I don't even know where she is right now, but I stole this lipstick from her and now I'm going to attempt to use it. I haven't used it because it dries so fast and it's so dark. I really don't even know how to use this thing. Like, look at it. I just put that on my hand and it stayed on my hand for 2 days. So after I put it on, it was still too pink for my liking. So I added some black liner and I think it was still too pink. So I added some black eyeshadow to make it a bit darker. It is so dry, I couldn't even move my lips. After I was satisfied, I put some gloss on. This thing was so dry, I couldn't not put on any lip gloss. You get the point. I added blush because I can't live without blush. I put it like it's barely noticeable. What is wrong with me? I put it like at the corner of my eye makeup. Then I put some shimmer at the top of my lips because I didn't put any liner at the top of my lip because I wanted my lips to look a bit smaller. And I added some more shadows below my eye just to bring it off a bit. I kind of regretted it at the end, but it doesn't look that bad, so it doesn't really bother me. You saw nothing. That was a hallucination. Anyways, I drew the wig back and I gave myself some micro bangs. Okay, so I am not a hairstylist by any means, but this is what I managed to come up with the hair. I used some pins to kind of make this tiny ponytail effect, okay? And that's why I decided to go with. The micro bangs really do bring it off. So yes, this is the final look. This is my attempt at VISUALKEI and I hope it looks proper. I hope it looks good, even a little bit like VISUALKEI, because to be honest, I have this fear that, are you kidding me? I have this fear that no matter how many makeup styles I do, they always end up looking the same. And I don't want that at all. I want to be able to do a lot of different diverse types of makeup styles without them looking all the same. So thank you all for watching this video and I hope I was able to meet your expectations today again. And of course I have to try on the glasses and see if it goes with it, because of course it does. This glasses goes along with everything. Also guys, I'm officially a baker. Look at this bread I made. It tasted so good. I'm so proud of myself. This is literally the best bread I've ever eaten in my entire life. Anyways, thank you for watching. Drink water, stay hydrated, stay lovely. Goodbye. Love you.